Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. The Daniel R. Ginsberg Leadership Award recognizes outstanding individuals whose dedication to ADL has been remarkable. Each year, we have the privilege of celebrating young leaders in the ADL regions who are making a meaningful impact as members of their regional boards and beyond, just as Daniel did.
From the start of his ADL involvement at age 26 until the time of his death, Dan was the image of ADL and an ADL young leader. He served as the New York Regional Board Chair, was a member of the ADL National Commission and its National Executive Committee, and chaired the Community Service Committee. Dan brought a keen sense of enthusiasm and creativity to all of these positions. This award was created by his family and friends to celebrate his life and is presented to those who exemplify his enthusiasm and commitment to the ADL.
I now have the pleasure of recognizing the 2026 recipients of the Daniel R. Ginsberg Leadership Award. They are Leanne Bells from the Midwest region, Jody Innerfield from New York, New Jersey, my region, Jordan Warschauer from the Southwest region, Matthew Zucker from the Texoma region, Josh Zwickel from the Southwest region, and Marguerite Weiss from the Philadelphia region, who unfortunately couldn't be here in person tonight.
Now, please turn your attention to the screen to hear a bit more from the awardees.
I'm so thrilled to be a Ginsberg Leadership Award recipient this year.
I was deeply honored to find out that I had been selected for the award.
To be recognized for doing something that I really enjoy and feel passionate about, what could be better than that?
To receive this and knowing some of the people that have gotten it before and to be part of that group is just really humbling.
It is incredibly meaningful to be a Ginsberg Award recipient.
I'm just privileged and honored to represent this organization, and so it's a real surprise and delight to be recognized in this way.
I embody ADL's mission by trying to follow the mantra of being curious, not judgmental, and trying to find the positive out of situation rather than jumping to critique or judgment.
One way that I feel like I personally embody the mission of the ADL is in conversation and dialogue with friends and colleagues, particularly those outside of the Jewish community.
I feel like I embody ADL's mission every day. I try my best to make sure that I am cognizant of people around me and how they're feeling.
We say building bridges, and how we do that is really to try to have conversations. Try to explain not just on a high level of this is what's happening, but make it more personal. This is what I've experienced. This is what my children have experienced. This is what others in our community have experienced.
I try to live ADL's mission every day by treating everyone I interact with respect.
After October 7th, when I became very involved in anti-Semitism awareness and building Jewish community at my employer at the time. And through my ADL involvement, I not only had the resources to provide my organization with the definitions of anti-Semitism and the research and trainings, but I also had the confidence to step up and represent the Jewish community and Jewish employees in my organization.
I would love for my legacy at ADL to be teaching the next generations to step up and do what our generations have always done at ADL that has made it such a successful organization for over 100 years.
I hope that part of my legacy here is being known as somebody that brought people together, facilitated those conversations, spent more time listening versus talking, and really trying to understand and bridge those differences so that all of our lives are more joyful, more meaningful, and more safe.
I hope my legacy at ADL is that I was someone who showed up when they needed me.
I hope that I have showed that every little bit counts, every conversation counts, being present at a meeting, at an event counts, using the work of ADL to educate others counts. And so it's the idea that you don't have to do it all and volunteer on 4 different committees, but by taking the learnings and being present and embodying the ADL mission, that you're making a difference.
I would hope that my legacy with the ADL 5, 10, 20 years from now is an active board here in Dallas with people that I've helped introduce, a community here in Dallas that understands what the ADL is doing, and events here in Dallas that are really impactful for our community and for the community at large to further the message of fighting hate and fighting anti-Semitism.
I want my legacy to be one that inspires people to use their voice, and even if it's just talking to one person, that makes a difference, and I want people to believe that they can make that difference.
Please now welcome the 2026 Daniel R. Ginsberg Leadership Award recipients to the stage.